Hello everyone, this is Mike from Adventures in Flight. Thank you for joining. Well, we are about to go on a last minute sunset trip here with our good friend, the DJI Air 3S. We're about 10 minutes away from sunset, so as I often say, let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it. So this video began 3 minutes after the intro video. I had a sunset then. Now, where is it? This is a time-lapse video of where the sun should be. No sun. So I decided to go for a little trip with the Air 3S since I had not flown it in a while. And of course, I am pointing at Sawney Mountain, which has become a staple of most of my videos. Now, this specific drone, the Air 3S, comes with two lenses. The view that you're looking at right now is from the medium telecamera lens. This particular lens will zoom in really, really tight. And it's really a great view from this particular angle. And you can't really tell any artifacts when you're using this particular lens. Now, in just a moment, we're going to transition to the other lens. And the other lens is the wide angle camera. So you can see, obviously, the viewpoint is wider, and we are traveling sideways. Now, when you're traveling sideways, you have to rely on your eyes, and also you have to look at the controller to see if there are any obstacles in the way. Plus, the drone comes with 360-degree obstacle avoidance as well as LiDAR protection in the early evening and darker hours. So it's always handy to have. But anyway, we are making a turn here. This is a pretty smooth turn, if I might say so myself. And again, this is a completely manual flight. This is not a waypoint mission. I am at the controls. I know it's shocking because most of my videos are pre-programmed using waypoint missions, but this is strictly me flying. And sometimes you need to have that practice to keep your skills sharp and be able to do all the things that you need to do controlling a drone. So right now you can see the little sliver of the sunset, not much of one, but there it is. It did exist at one point. And again, as I began this flight, there was a full-blown sunset in place. But that's what happens when you wait too long to begin your mission. So now we're going to transition our angle to Vickery Village. Vickery Village is a small-scale version of the city center where it has restaurants and shops, and there's also homes around the area. The homes are outrageously priced, but you know, if you got the money, I guess why not splurge? But that's way outside of my price range. Anyway, we're making another turn here. Again, this is a completely manual flight. And you can see I dip down. That should be a dead giveaway that I am manually controlling this flight because I hit the wrong control button. But we are heading back towards Sawney Mountain over one of the fields that I normally pass over. And we're now going to be heading to our final point, which is right near where everything started. Now, this is a very short video. Obviously, it would have been longer if there had been a sunset, but unfortunately, no sunset. But I know there will be another time when I'll be able to capture that. All right. So let's go ahead and close things out with this post-production audio, and we'll have our closing comments here in just a moment. Thank you.
Okay, that concludes this particular flight. So much for a sunset video. But, you know, you always have to give it a shot. That's one thing about photography. You just never know what you're going to be able to capture and what you're not able to capture. So unfortunately, as we got up into the air, the clouds built in and there was no sunset to be had. But this was another example of just how great this Air 3S is. It is truly amazing in terms of its colors, in terms of the quality, in terms of its maneuverability. I mean, I've said it before, I'll say it again, it is the absolute best drone I've ever had. If you can get one, I highly, highly recommend it. Yes, it's not cheap, but it's worth every penny. And if you want something that is a Mavic quality drone, but not at a Mavic price, especially the Mavic 4s, here's your option. So anyway, we'll close this out. Again, I thank you all for joining me. Appreciate your time. This is Mike. And as I always say, bye for now.